rubber plant showdown. So last summer, our neighborhood decided to spice things up with a little friendly gardening contest. The idea was simple: each household would grow a plant, and the one deemed the best by a panel of judges would win a trophy. The prize was nothing fancy, just a small token of victory, but it was enough to spark some serious green thumb rivalry. My family was buzzing with excitement, and my dad immediately started drawing up plans to cultivate the most spectacular garden we'd ever attempted. However, the real twist came during our first neighborhood meeting to discuss the contest rules. As we gathered in Mrs. Jenkins' backyard, I noticed something peculiar. Instead of the usual chatter about soil types and watering schedules, everyone seemed fixated on one specific plant, the rubber plant. It was strange, sure, but I thought maybe it was just the latest trend in gardening. My dad, always the contrarian, sighed and said, "Why rubber plants? They're not even real plants, they're more like props." Nonetheless, the enthusiasm was contagious, and soon every household had a rubber plant sitting proudly on their porch, each one vying for the title of best in show. Weeks passed, and the competition grew fiercer than ever. People started adding ridiculous accessories to their rubber plants. One neighbor had his plant wearing sunglasses, while another had a tiny rubber snake wrapped around it, like some sort of jungle king. Even my dad got into the spirit, placing our plant in a pot shaped like a giant thumb. The day of the judging finally arrived, and the air was electric with anticipation. The judges, clearly perplexed by the uniformity of the entries, deliberated for what seemed like hours before finally announcing the winner. When the moment of truth arrived, the judges awarded the grand prize to Mr. Thompson's plant, which had been humorously adorned with rubber ducks. The trophy was unveiled, a giant, golden thumbs up. My dad couldn't contain himself and exclaimed, "Talk about a plantastic win." We all burst into laughter, realizing how absurd the whole affair had been. In the end, it wasn't about the plants at all but about the fun and camaraderie we'd shared. And that, my friends, is how our neighborhood learned that the real prize was the thumbs we made along the way.